nothing that you want to talk about. Yeah.
Oh, hi guys. Welcome to Coffee or Tea. This is a talk show where we talk about all different topics from a millennial point of view. I'm Imari, the vegan.
I'm Tyrel.
My name is Royce Ashcroft, and we have our special guest today, Mr. Walter Lane of Florida Steppers International. We'll talk more about that in just a second. We got to figure out what we're about to drink, folks.
Yes.
I'm going to have tea.
I'm going to have Jamaican tea.
I'm going to have Foxtail cold brew coffee today.
I think I'm gonna switch it up too. I'm not gonna do the kombucha today. I'm gonna do some of that Jamaican ruby red tea. So y'all ready to make it happen?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3. Bang.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yes.
Foxtail's Jamaican ruby red tea is the best.
Really?
Y'all about that life? You don't know nothing about that, son.
I don't know about that, but the cold brew coffee is also excellent.
And this is awesome too.
Cool.
But you're a cheerleader.
You want
So
a tip?
we forgot something, guys. This is coffee or tea, no phones allowed, so these gotta go.
Okay.
Put them away.
That's what distracted us in the beginning.
I know.
These
I was
things-
the only one that wasn't on my phone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
It helped if somebody said, if they let us know that we were rolling, that would be so helpful.
I think they
Talk
The
about
cue
that
was
in a minute.
action.
I think action was-
I didn't hear nothing.
Because you were on your phone, that's what it was.
Anyways, let's talk to Mr. Walter Lane. Walter Lane, tell us about the Florida Steppers International, about yourself.
Well, Florida Steppers International is a nonprofit organization, 501c3. When I retired from the military, I've always been a dancer, and then I worked for the county. I worked 15 years with the county after I retired from Orange County government. I figured out what I would do. I started a photography business. Then the photography business kind of slowed up, and then I picked up stepping because that's what I grew up doing. My father, he had a club, and that's where I learned to dance. We had dancing in school.
Did you make a lot of money whenever you're dancing with
Well,
for the club at your father?
well, my daddy was tight.
Oh,
You know, since I had a roof over my head, I worked for free. He
Oh.
believed
It's a
in.
good deal.
Yeah, he believed in
Like,
slavery.
yeah.
So anyway, when I started to dance, we had a small community, and so I was trying to figure out how can we grow the community. And most instructors was charging $10, $15 for classes. And I wanted to grow the community, so I came up with the idea of if I offer free classes and then have a monthly party, I can grow the community by offering free classes. So that's what the concept of having free classes. And now it's been picked up. Now with the state of Florida, we got over 100-some students.
very nice.
And what is the age range between the students?
Well, the age range that we have is between 20 and 70.
Wow, so that's a pretty big range.
Yeah, it's a bit pretty range. One of the ladies asked me, well, she thinks she's too old to step because she's in her 60s, and I told her that if the instructor is 68 at that time, then she can do it at 60. But I've also, I taught both graders how to step because in school, that's one of the arts that the schools have taken away. And when I was coming up, going to school, we had country western, we had different line dancing, not line dancing, but country western dances in school. And so we had a community center where we go dance every Saturday. And that builds self-esteem, it builds to communicate with people because dance is an art that everybody loves to do.
For sure.
See, originally when I heard stepping, I thought it was like Stomp the Yard.
Yes,
Like
yes.
Oh, no,
Beyonce homecoming.
Right.
So,
Wait, so it's not like that?
No,
it's
it's
not.
like
It's not like
Chicago
that. Yeah.
stepping.
Chicago
Oh,
stepping.
what is
Yeah.
Chicago stepping?
Chicago stepping is a ballroom form of dance. It's a partner dance. And I'm going to use this analogy. You ever heard the song "Step in the Name of Love"?
Yes.
Yes, but we're not going to
Step-
talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. We're not gonna-
We're not gonna talk about him.
I didn't mention
Oh,
that name.
so we're not gonna put on our dancing shoes.
No,
All right.
no, I did not mention his name. But anyway, but that's he was instrumental in putting stepping on the map and taking it around the world because it was originated in Chicago, and now you got practically every major city in the United States have a stepping organization. One of the things I offer is an all-white steppers extravaganza, which is my 9th year. And I have 500 to 600 people coming from all
Wow.
over California, New York, Chicago, all over the country. And that is a very, very popular dance. It's a craze. Everybody wants to learn how to step because it's a beautiful, sexy dance.
Well, how can we find out more information about learning how to step with you all?
Well, I have a website, www.flssteppersint.com, and as well as a Facebook page. We teach stepping Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. 2 weeks ago, I partnered with the Florida Department of Health because one of the things that the health department wants to do, they want to make all their employees healthy. They got a couple of employees who've had strokes, had illness, and so with the concept of stepping as a form of exercise, we partnered with them, and now we do the classes with the Florida Department of Health. We have what they call the Black Nurses Rock. They come and screen for blood pressure checks, cholesterol checks, and health and nutrition. And I do the stepping as a form of exercise. And so we're trying to make employees healthy. I have a story to tell. I have one student who had 5 strokes. She was paralyzed. She was in a wheelchair, and I used to go out to the rehabilitation center, and I used to work with her on a weekly basis. And now she's one of my main steppers. She was in class Friday night.
Very nice. So we can just learn how to do this for all the classes are free.
All the classes are free.
You'll see us out there.
How long do you think it would take someone to learn? Other than, I know it's, it takes time, but what time frame would it take for someone to learn?
Well, I can have you doing the basic in one night.
Okay. All right.
But in order to be proficient in the dance, it takes practice. And so the more practice you get, the more proficient you get. But I can have you doing the basics in one night, in one class session. And but I tell everybody that you can get as good as you want to. You can get as good as you want to by practice.
Right.
And the reason why I do a monthly part is that you learn to dance in class, and then you get your self-confidence up by going to the monthly parties, which that's where I make my money at, going to the monthly parties. And so we're giving the folks something to do during the week. It doesn't cost anything, but at the same time, we're giving them a monthly party where they can enjoy the dance and the camaraderie and the friendship that they will have with stepping. Because stepping is known throughout the United States. And matter of fact, when I worked for the county, I was not on Facebook. And now that I am stepping, I have over 5,000 Facebook friends. I have to delete some people to add more people. And the reason how I go through and purge my list is I look at my friendship. If nobody told me happy birthday, I delete them.
Hey, make sure you all tell Mr. Walter happy birthday. But that's all the time that we have here today. We appreciate you all for joining in with us.
Of
Here,
course.
Coffee or Tea?
Of course. We want to give a big thank you to our partners, bUneke Magazine and Brinson Studios.
And a special shout out to Foxtail Coffee for these vegan desserts, which this whole time we were talking, I need to have one of these.
Hey,
Thank you so much. And also for the beverages.
Now, you know that Foxtail Coffee, that they're working hard to be more sustainable. They've got all of your plant-based milks now versus dairy. They're ditching dairy, and they're also really good on that sustainable straw game. So, yeah.
Saving the world, we always appreciate that. Also, guys, the Coffee or Tea Show and bUneke Magazine are both 100% run by volunteers. Thank you so much for all of your donations to the 501c3 educational organization and helping provide high quality videos like this one. Don't forget to comment,
Like,
Subscribe.
and share this content and give us a follow. We'll see you later.
this is good.